Virgo, August 20th, 2025 is the line in the sand. This is the day God tears away the disguise of the hidden enemy sitting closest to you. The mask breaks, the betrayal surfaces, and your soul faces its final test. You felt it building. The uneasy silence, the forced smile, the shadow presence in your circle. This is not imagination. This is not coincidence. It is the divine clock striking. And when it strikes, Virgo, you will be forced to see the truth. Not the version you wanted, not the illusion they sold you, but the raw reality of who they are. This is your soul test. And it is final. If you rise, the gates of destiny swing open. If you collapse, the cycle repeats and chains tighten. God is not punishing you. He is positioning you. He is showing you the battlefield, and He is handing you the sword. Virgo, August 20th is the fire. The betrayal will either burn you down or forge you into something unbreakable. Virgo, August 20th, 2025 carries a signal the universe has been holding back for centuries. The skies are not quiet. They are roaring with hidden meaning. The moon rises in direct conflict with Mercury, your ruling planet, the very force that governs clarity, communication, and truth. When Mercury is challenged, illusions collapse, masks shatter. What was hidden in shadow comes into the light with undeniable force. And then, Saturn, the planet of karmic judgment, casts its heavy shadow across the alignment. Saturn does not play games. Saturn delivers consequences. It brings the weight of truth, the gravity of justice, the exposure of what was buried. This alignment has not appeared in this exact form for more than 200 years. That means, Virgo, no generation alive has ever felt this exact shift. It was reserved for you, for this moment, for this test. And here is what it means. Secrets will no longer stay silent. The walls built on lies will crack. The person who has been smiling in your face while silently poisoning your path will no longer be able to hide. This is cosmic law in motion. When the moon confronts Mercury, truth bursts through false words. When Saturn leans in, masks fall. The truth is brutal, Virgo. The person you've been leaning on may be the very person blocking your breakthrough. The one you've trusted with your dreams may be the one secretly sabotaging them. And the one you thought was protecting you may actually be feeding the shadow that keeps you stuck. This is why the stars align against them. This is why the divine clock strikes now. God has been silent because the timing wasn't right. But silence does not mean absence. Silence means preparation. And now, on August 20th, the silence ends. The signal is here. The truth will surface. And the enemy closest to you will be exposed under the light of the cosmic fire. Virgo, pay attention to the skies. Pay attention to the shifts. Pay attention to the people whose energy no longer matches their words. Because the signal is not subtle. The signal is undeniable. And the truth is about to hit you with the force of destiny. Virgo, you felt it? The whispers when you leave the room? The conversations that go silent the moment you step in? The eyes that don't match the smile? This is not paranoia. This is not imagination. This is spiritual truth pressing against your awareness. The hidden enemy is not a stranger. They are not across the battlefield. They are sitting close, closer than you want to believe. They may wear the face of friendship. They may wear the bloodline of family. They may even wear the arms of love. But inside them burns something toxic. Envy. They fear your strength. They resent your clarity. They cannot stand the light you carry because it exposes the shadows they live in. You have noticed the patterns, Virgo. The subtle digs disguised as jokes. The moments they dismiss your victories. The way they show up when you're weak, but grow silent when you're strong. That is not support. That is surveillance. This is the serpent spirit, hiding, watching, waiting. smiling as it coils tighter, pretending to bless while secretly cursing. And on August 20th, the mask slips. God will rip the disguise away. The truth will hit you with precision so sharp you cannot deny it. For some, it will be a single sentence they speak without thinking. For others, it will be a betrayal too obvious to ignore. For you, Virgo, it will be the undeniable knowing in your gut, the confirmation of what your spirit already suspected. And here's the truth that hurts. This enemy does not attack you because you are weak. They attack because you are chosen, because they see what you are about to step into, because they know once you claim your golden door, they will no longer have control. They fear your future more than they value your bond, and so they betray. But this betrayal is not your ending. It is your unveiling. This exposure is not designed to destroy you. It is designed to free you. Virgo, the snake has been close, but now it will show its fangs, and when it does, you will finally see them as they truly are. No more illusions, no more masks, only truth, and with that truth, you will be unstoppable. Why is this happening, Virgo? Because your soul cannot rise to its next level without this test. This is not punishment, it is preparation. Understand this clearly. The test is not about them, it is about you. God already knows who your enemy is. He already sees their betrayal, their envy, their lies. The question is, do you see your own strength? This is the final soul test. The battlefield is not outside, it is inside. Will you surrender to anger? Will you let rage poison the purity of your mission? Will you allow revenge to chain you to the same cycle? Or will you stand firm, unshaken, and walk through the fire untouched? This is where destiny separates the chosen from the broken, the weak from the warriors, the ones who collapse from the ones who rise. Virgo, you were not created to crumble. You were created to conquer. God does not test you to crush you. He tests you to reveal what He already planted inside you. The unshakable strength, the divine resilience, the unbreakable spirit. Every trial before this moment has been training. Every betrayal, every disappointment, every delay. It was never random. It was sharpening you. It was shaping you. It was forging you into the warrior you now must be. And August 20th is that moment. The mask will fall, the truth will sting, but your response decides everything. If you collapse into bitterness, you repeat the cycle. If you retaliate in rage, you delay your destiny. But if you hold your ground, if you rise above, if you choose clarity over chaos, faith over fear, you pass the test. And when you pass, Virgo, the gates swing wide, the golden door opens, the chains fall, and your destiny ignites with unstoppable fire. This is not about your enemy's downfall, it's about your breakthrough. The enemy may think they have exposed you, but it is God exposing them. To reveal you, Virgo, your final soul test is not to prove your weakness, it is to prove your divine strength. And August 20th is the day heaven records your victory. Virgo, the universe will not leave you blind. God will not expose the enemy without giving you clear signals. And on August 20th, there will be 3 undeniable signs that the mask is about to fall. 1. The sudden slip. The first sign is a mistake they cannot control. They will speak without thinking. Their words will betray their hidden feelings. A sarcastic comment that cuts too deep. A tone that reveals jealousy. A phrase that exposes resentment. It won't sound like a joke anymore. It will sound like truth slipping out of their mouth. Watch closely. When this happens, don't laugh it off. Don't excuse it. This is the enemy revealing themselves. The energy break. The second sign is not spoken. It is felt. You will sense their vibration shift. Their words may say, "I'm proud of you," but their energy will scream, "I resent you." Their smile may shine, but their eyes will flicker with bitterness. The spiritual world cannot hide what the physical world tries to cover. Virgo, your intuition is razor sharp. When the energy no longer matches the language, you are staring your enemy in the face. 3. The divine signal. The third sign does not come from them. It comes from God. A dream that shakes you awake. A sudden coincidence that feels too intentional to ignore. A message, a symbol, a number, a direct whisper in your spirit that points to the truth. This is the confirmation, the divine stamp that says, you are not imagining this. The enemy is real. The exposure is here. Virgo, when these 3 signs collide, you will have your answer. Do not dismiss it. Do not second-guess yourself. The longer you ignore the signs, the deeper the enemy weaves into your destiny. And that is why August 20th brings exposure, because the cycle must end. This is the unmasking. This is the unveiling. This is the moment you see who they truly are. And once you see it, Virgo, you cannot go back to blindness. The truth will stand in front of you, undeniable, unshakable, unhidden. The enemy will be revealed, and you will be free. Now listen, Virgo. Once the mask falls, the entire battlefield changes. The power no longer belongs to them. The power shifts to you. For too long, the hidden enemy has fed on your trust. They gained strength from your loyalty. They thrived because you gave them access. But when their mask is torn away, that access is cut. Their grip collapses. Their influence dies in the light of truth. And you reclaim your throne. Virgo, your greatest weapon is clarity. You see details others miss. You sense vibrations others ignore. And once the illusion breaks, once the truth is undeniable, you are unstoppable. You will no longer waste energy questioning who is for you and who is against you. You will no longer pour into hands that secretly drain you. You will no longer allow your light to be dimmed by shadows hiding beside you. This is the shift. The hidden chains that bound you break. The spiritual fog that blinded you clears. And suddenly, your destiny begins to accelerate at full speed. Understand this. The enemy never had true power. They only had what you unknowingly gave them. But once God exposes their disguise, once you see them clearly, that false power evaporates. The shadows scatter because light always wins. And Virgo, your soul is light. Once you stand in truth, darkness cannot touch you. This is why the betrayal comes before the blessing, because exposure leads to liberation, and liberation ignites momentum. You've been waiting, Virgo, wondering why destiny felt delayed. It wasn't delay, it was preparation. God was waiting for the right moment to pull the mask, so you could step into your path unblocked. Now that moment has arrived. The enemy loses grip. Their schemes collapse, their control ends, and you rise higher, you move faster, you walk stronger, because once the truth is revealed, there is no going back. You are not the same person. You are reborn in clarity. You are forged in fire. You are unstoppable in destiny. Virgo, the power shift is here, and it belongs to you. Here's the secret, Virgo. This betrayal is not designed to destroy you. It is designed to unlock you. The pain you feel is not punishment, it is prophecy. Because beyond this hurt lies the golden door, the doorway that leads to your next chapter, the chapter you've prayed for, waited for, fought for, the chapter destiny has been holding until you were ready. And here is the truth. You are ready now. This golden door is not ordinary. It is the entrance to your higher calling. It is the place where the blessing that was delayed finally breaks through. The career shift, the financial release, the divine relationship, the spiritual awakening, the very things you thought were slipping away are waiting behind this door. But the lock on this door is spiritual. It does not open with keys. It opens with courage. It opens with obedience. It opens when you choose faith over fear, strength over weakness, destiny over delay. Virgo, betrayal is the trigger, but breakthrough is the reward. Do not mistake the exposure of the enemy as the end. It is not the end of your story. It is the opening scene of your new beginning. But here's the warning. Only by facing the truth, only by standing strong in your soul test, only by refusing to bow to anger, revenge, or despair, will that golden door swing wide. This is why the test comes before the blessing, because God does not put treasures in the hands of those who collapse at the first strike. He places them in the hands of warriors who endure, who rise, who prove they are ready. And you, Virgo, you are ready. The hidden enemy thought their betrayal would break you, but it is the very fire that forges you. It is the strike that awakens you. It is the moment that propels you to the threshold of destiny. The golden door waits, and August 20th is the key. Step through it, and everything changes forever. Virgo, when you step through this fire, your soul does not burn, it ignites. The flames that were meant to consume you become the very flames that refine you. What others thought would destroy you will instead make you indestructible. You will feel it. Your spirit will grow lighter, as if chains you didn't even know you carried suddenly fall away. You will feel freer, because truth always liberates. And for the first time, you will finally understand why God allowed the betrayal in the first place. The pain was never random. The exposure was never accidental. It was all a setup for transformation. Because the truth is this: your soul was built for this fire. You were chosen for this exact battle. You were chosen to face the hidden enemy, and you were chosen to win. This fire is not punishment. It is purification. It burns away fear. It burns away doubt. It burns away attachments that no longer serve your destiny. And what remains is pure, unstoppable, unshakable power. Virgo, you've always known you were different. You've always felt that your journey was heavier, your trials sharper, your tests harder. That's because your calling is greater. The higher the destiny, the stronger the fire must be. And now you are walking through it. But instead of breaking you, it is awakening you. You will rise from these flames with new clarity. You will rise with courage you didn't know you had. You will rise with wisdom that only fire can give. Others will look at you and wonder how you survived what should have destroyed you. They will see ashes, but you will know the truth. You were never reduced to ashes. You were transformed into fire. Because destiny fire does not just protect you, it pushes you. It launches you into the place you were always meant to stand. The betrayal was the match. But you, Virgo, you are the flame. And when destiny fire consumes your soul, nothing and no one can stop you. Virgo, the moment has arrived. August 20th is the day that will define your path, and preparation is everything. This is not a time for hesitation. This is not a time for doubt. This is a time for absolute clarity and unwavering focus. So what must you do? First, stay alert. Every word, every action, every energy shift matters. The hidden enemy will try to manipulate, deceive, and distract. Do not fall for the illusions. Observe, notice, recognize. Second, trust your intuition. Your inner voice has been guiding you all along, warning you of danger, signaling truth, pointing towards your destiny. On this day, it will speak louder. Listen carefully, Virgo. Your intuition will reveal the enemy, the pattern, the betrayal, exactly when it matters most. Third, do not let emotions control you. Anger, fear, resentment, these are weapons your enemy hopes to trigger. Do not feed them. Do not react impulsively. Your strength lies in calmness, in measured action, in clarity. The power of your soul is not in fighting blindly. It is in standing firm. Virgo, understand this. Your power is calmness. Your strength is clarity. Your victory depends on holding your center while chaos surrounds you. Stand firm. Let God handle the judgment. Divine justice does not require your hand. When the enemy is exposed, they will collapse under their own weight. All their lies, all their envy, all their manipulations, gone, stripped away by the truth. And as they fall, you rise, stronger, wiser, freed from their chains. You will not need to fight. They destroy themselves in the presence of truth and light. Virgo, preparation is not passive. It is active. It is focus. It is vigilance. It is knowing your power, standing in it, and refusing to be shaken. August 20th is the battlefield, but you are not going into battle unarmed. You carry clarity, calmness, and divine strength. Stand firm, Virgo, because the moment the mask falls, the enemy's empire crumbles and your destiny takes its rightful place. Virgo, August 20th is not just another date on the calendar. It is the day the universe has set aside for you. The day when every hidden truth comes to light. The day when the enemy closest to you can no longer hide behind masks. The betrayal you feared, the deception you sensed, the darkness that has lingered quietly in your circle, it all comes forward now. This is your final soul test, Virgo. And make no mistake, it is not optional. It is unavoidable. It is divine. It is destiny knocking, demanding that you rise and claim what was always meant for you. But here is the promise. You will not break. You will not bend under the weight of deception. You will not allow fear, anger, or doubt to control you. Instead, you will rise. You will rise with clarity that cuts through illusion. You will rise with strength that refuses to be shaken. You will rise with a light so fierce no shadow can stand against it. And when you rise, Virgo, you step through fire that was meant to forge you. You step through a battlefield that was meant to awaken you. You step through the trials that were meant to crown you. The golden door awaits, the doorway God has prepared just for you. It is no accident that this moment arrives now. The hidden enemy has played their role. The mask has been torn, the energy has shifted, and all that stands between you and your destiny is your decision to claim it. Claim your destiny. Step boldly through the fire. Embrace the truth that has been revealed. Walk through the golden door with confidence, knowing that everything behind you has prepared you for everything ahead. Virgo, this is not luck. This is not chance. This is your prophecy. And today, the universe calls you to rise, to claim, to step fully into the life, power, and destiny you were born to own. Do not wait. Do not hesitate. Your final soul test is here, and your victory is already written.